I'm thinking a lot about democratic system for last couple of years at least, but it's more than that. The nagging question is how democracy is failing the people. It's and I know the democratic system is not a perfect system. It's an ongoing system, and it's need improvement in time to time. Uh, but still, it's the best system than autocratic or communist system. So there is it's a high time we should think over how we can improve it. Uh, so let's discuss what is the democratic system today or now, more or less everywhere. I will speak mainly about U.S. democratic system and the Indian democratic system, which are fundamentally the similar but structurally are very different. So I'm talking about the fundamental democratic system. So what is a fundamental democratic system as of now? Is like a first a candidate declare himself that he is contesting for election, then he start collecting money or fundraising, and then he do the campaign, TV advertisement, speeches, public meetings, and all of this expense is paid by himself or herself, which is he or she collected through fundraising. So that's the where the fundamental wrong with the democratic system. First of all, as we see the democratic system, as we define democratic government, is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. This is the essence of democratic system. But what we have now is a government by the candidate or elected candidate, for the candidate, and by the candidate. The role of people is just to vote. They don't have any choice in selecting the candidate. They might have, but again, they have to vote who have declared themselves a candidate. So people don't play uh, much role in first the who will be the candidate. It's only thing who are those who are in fray. They have to decide whom they want to vote for. Second, people don't have role in in elections. It's the candidate who organize the meetings, who pay for TV advertisement, who pay for campaign, who pay for uh, whatever any election associated expense it is. And then once he is elected, people don't have much control on it. So now who control that candidate or elected candidate? The people or the organization who funded his elections. So there is a no much role for the people in the democratic system as of now. The only way is thus they vote, and they vote for the pre-decided candidate whom they at least uh, most favor is or most acceptable. But what is the motive of that candidate to contest election? Whether he really want to do a public service or is a selfish motive? And most of time is the second, is the selfish motives. Very hardly people who contest election have a public service goal or objective in their mind. and is getting less and less. Earlier, maybe more people were interested in public service, and that's why they contest election. But today's, and as the trend showing, is the candidate who helps self motive, either to for the power or for the money or for the publicity. Public service, if you survey the today's elected official or contesting candidate, they might say it like is their public service is main motive. But if you do a conjoint analysis or that kind of a like real investigative type of research, then you will find public service might be a fourth or fifth objective for contesting elections. So that's where the fundamental problem lies, be it a US, be it in India or anywhere. People have lost the control of their elections and their government. It's the money or finance who is controlling the election and who's controlling the government. And that's we have seen in US lobbying power. How, like I've been seeing for last almost 10 years, how difficult it is to even bring a gun control law in a Congress, or how even just to bring a environmental friendly policy in rules and regulations, because most of the money is paid by corporations or the business, the business interest clash with the public interest. So it's I think it's a high time we should think about how we can remove the influence of money in the elections and in the government and democratic system. So I will propose a solution. It may not be the best, but that's I think I have what I have in my mind. I think we should remove or eliminate election expenses. What why we need money in elections is just to publicity for public meeting and public debate or speeches. So let's say if the public or the people who organize those meetings and invite the candidate to speak or to debate, then of course candidate don't have to spend money to organize a meeting or for the advertisement. If the people, like in India, they have an election commission who can take charge of, which is funded by public taxpayers' money, but take an active role of organizing public meeting and maybe organizing a TV debate or TV campaign. So the candidate don't have to spend any money on it. So we can eliminate the money influence of power in the election. Second, then the question will be, then there will be too many non-serious candidates because they don't have to pay anything, so they will almost like hundreds or maybe more than hundreds candidates will be in the elections. So how we control those number of candidates? So the another threshold we can say that the candidate had to get nominated by at least 1% of the voter of that area. Then you will say, of course, then candidate had to spend money to gather votes. No, he has to do just the groundwork. It might take 6 months, and of course, the candidate had to make a kind of a effort to win the people's heart. So at least the candidate should go door to door by whatever the modest mean he has to get those 1% electorate signature. And then uh, the people who are able to get a 1% signature should able to contest the election, and who then election commission or public should verify those signatures, just because there might be a chance of falsification or fabrication. So here what I suggest, the candidate who are able to get nominated by 1% of electorate should able to contest, and public or people should organize the meetings, TV debates, and just to hear those candidate ideas and uh, their plan. So there should be no money involved or spent by candidate to contest the election. So this is how I think more active role of people, and they'll have more control on who will be get elected, and the elected one will not be influenced by money or corporate, because you don't have to depend for their support for the money or financing. So that's an idea, and thanks for listening me. I appreciate if you can comment on it, you can like on it, or you can debate on it. So please do suggest your comment and do write your suggestion. Thank you.